to Politics Watch. This is LP. Now today I'm going to talk about mainly the whole Zozo thing and just how effective they really are. Because a story coming out of West Kingston is so bizarre that I don't know. We might have to rethink this whole strategy. I'm also going to be talking about Jungle, just on the corner from West Kingston. Them get hot again. But before we go into all of that, I want to send a special Patreon birthday shout out to Mrs. Joan Council. Right. I know you and your husband Gregory been long time supporters. Right. You're not just on the Patreon, you also buy the mug them. You know it's interesting, most of the people them who buy the mugs are the same people on Patreon. Right. But anyway, I want to wish you a great week, cause you know, like how the whole big C thing take over, you can't really have a birthday again. Now you have to have a birth week because you can't really go out now one day and have too much fun. So you have to kind of break up the fun over a week, right? So I hope you enjoy your birth week, right? I wish you health, wealth, and all the best that life has to offer, right? Again, big up your hobby, Greg. Now let's get into the video. Now Jungle and West Kingston hot again. Shouldn't even say hot again because are they ever really cool? Especially West Kingston. But Jungle is known to go on longer periods where things kinda quiet. Well, not no quiet again, being as I make now. First we heard reports that a group of men were killed. Right? They were ambushed. Car get shot up, driver get shot up. Man go report a station as them leave the station. Man corner them, wet them up. Some of the residents them say a police in a plain clothes. Then we heard later on that a female and her brother were slain. That's the young lady you see on the thumbnail for the video. Man them going upon them in a them house. The place where you're supposed to feel the most safe. The place that is supposed to be a castle, the place where you're supposed to get lie down and, you know, feel like everything good. Man going upon them. Right. You see people were pleading for them life. Their cries fell on deaf ears. Man them kill them off. Community baffled as to why that happened. Right. People don't wonder if it linked to the earlier shooting of the man them. Early days yet. Soon find out what's going on. But Jungle hot. Because you know them thing you got already. Once any kind of shooting go on, retaliation I will look. Because if the people them say a police did the first shooting, then them now go back for the police them, you know. Right. Even if them know how the police them do it, them now go target them, you know. Right. Them go try find somebody who par with the police or link with and kill them back. That's just how 87s work. That's just how badness work. What me say? We soon find out what's going on there. West Kingston. 6 people get shot at a Zozo checkpoint or near a Zozo checkpoint. And this is what I really want to focus on. Because this is not just an incident, this is centered around strategy and checking if the strategy is working. These Zozos, Zone of Special Operations. The one them where they are West Kingston and the one them where they are Mobile. Some breed of things happen to them or happen near them, you have to really wonder what's going on. The 6 people may get shot right side of the Zozo. Party are going. Now, that's the first thing that stand out to me. Now, some people might have wondered, say, but all party for going, if you understand, all over Jamaica, people still keep them parties, still keep them event. And no matter how much you shut off, no matter how much you shut down, man just move somewhere else and set up another one. But I was thinking to myself, then people really go group up, knowing how West Kingston hot right now. People really go group up and know, say, the place are tense, and know 87s stay ready. Them just want to see some easy targets. If you go shoot off for them. And then it occurred to me, maybe the reason why the people go close to the Zozo is because them think say 87 is now gonna run in on them so close to it. Them good at tell themselves that them safe because the Zozo they right there so. So surely no 87, no gunman is going to come down here so come shoot up nothing with a Zozo checkpoint right there so. It makes sense, right? It makes sense. Except guess who don't care about making sense? Criminals. 87s don't make sense. 87s don't have time for the logic. They're not sitting down looking at things. Them just see an opportunity. No say, them can strike and come out before security forces get to them and them take it. These Zozos have lost their sheen, they've lost their glamour. 87s have figured it out and they've now found ways to counter it. Them sit down and study the weakness of it and them can beat it. See, at first, remember one time the SOEs them first drop and the Zozos first drop, they was like, crime will go down. You know why? Because 87s never understand it. 87s were like, yo, what is? Alright, back up. Alright, I could just study what I go on so. Alright, so them have some checkpoints. Alright, so you drive up to the checkpoint, okay. Alright, the Zozo go from here to so. From this hours to okay, alright. Let me see now. Oh, so if you move from here to here, so oh, okay. And when them crack it, them go right back in and carry out the foolishness. No stationary tactic can defeat crime. Them checkpoint and them those are there stationary. Which war you ever see fight like that? You're going up against people who, some of them are just as armed as the police and the soldiers them are go up against. People who don't have to worry about no kind of legislation for hold them back. Right? Them not have no rules of engagement and do what them feel like. And you're fighting them with some predictable stationary tactics. Don't make sense to me. When them first bring in the checkpoints, the first couple times I drive through a checkpoint, I could see the weaknesses. And start shit made. The first couple times, like the first time you see it, you're like, oh, what is? Oh, alright, checkpoint. And drive up and you go through and you say, alright. When you drive through it a couple times, you're like, okay, I see. This huge stationary checkpoint, everybody know where they. Right. The police and the soldiers them are based at the checkpoints. No move. Right. Them up on one street. You have 20 other streets where you can use to bypass that one street. I don't know. You know what's baffling to me? Let me just say this. It's clear to me that a lot of the commanders, the people who get paid big money to make big decisions, either them can't do it or them don't want to do it. I don't know how people at the top of the food chain sit down and come up with these stationary ideas. And even if they say it now work, they refuse to evolve them. The thing have to evolve. Or if you have one strategy for one whole year. Criminals are constantly adapting. When them try this and it work, them try something else. Security forces of Jamaica try the same strategy for 2 years straight. Some of those checkpoints, the money what they might as well know out there. Some of those Zozos might as well the money just go. I'm just being honest. Right. Nobody make can see the man them switch off. Right. You have military personnel stand up at checkpoint and can't move. You have man that go through too much training. Right. Can do this, can do that, but them just stand up stationary at checkpoint. You know what? I bet I want to hire Arca or King Alarm to stand up at them checkpoint there. How about that? How about the government of Jamaica hire private security to stand up at a checkpoint them, right, and check ID, and then free up the military and the police personnel to actually move up and down, pan them foot and have you go look for gunman. Or if you have big soldiers stand up at checkpoint all day. Right, that's a waste of human resources, a waste of talent, That's something more anybody can do. One bag of man stand up. 6, 8 man stand up. Car pull up. See your ID. Why you win now? You have anybody in the back? Anything to declare? Alright, go on later. That will now JDF and JC hold up. Why is that supposed to stop? Is that supposed to stop criminals? Even people who are not criminal know how to cut out the checkpoint, the man cut out the zones of them. People who are not criminals, so imagine the man them who are criminals, who have an incentive to study the thing. It's not working. This is lazy. This is lazy on the part of the people who are making the big decisions. Strategy should be evolving constantly. Which general you know leads his soldiers into battle and uses the same strategy every single time? You think the enemy are going to figure it out? This is madness. Let me say, is it them can't do it, them no want to do it? Is it them just don't know, they genuinely don't understand? Right? Them genuinely don't know how to come up with the ideas and then execute them? Or it's just a joke and they just don't want to do it? The Zozo thing now work. Even if the foundation is good, in order for it to be effective, it needs to constantly be adapted to gym. Because remember, say at Brazil, they really bring it in now. And then them say, alright, they had successes in Brazil. But guess what? After a while in Brazil, it stopped work too. Because you know why? The Brazilian 87s figured out that too. The Brazilian 87s sit down and map it out and say, oh, that's how it work. Oh. So the Brazilian government had to go adapt and carry it to a next level and add some new things and take off some things. That's how it work. Many things then people get crime fighting seriously. Many things so. Even when time get used to, there is a strong military presence. Make the people them a Norwood, make the people them a Salt Spring tell you what strong military presence mean. All it means is what if a police and a soldier walk up and down on the road. That's all it mean. Man just catch in them yard. Man just wait till the first blow over and then go right back to doing what them do. If you cannot bring the fight to 87s, you're not going to make any grounds. Me know say, this is an entire community and the only patches of land police and soldier walk is a street here, a street here, and a street here. Man have gun lock on the next street, and and them know say them don't have to run me because them now come on so or them do to go yasso. 87 sit down and study the system, study those, study checkpoints. It's not working. It's not working. Man have to go start earning them salary. Proactive thinking, right? This is why when I hear the man say it's unrealistic expectations, you have to understand when I talk about the culture and the culture of laziness. The culture of mediocrity. Oh well, we're here, what more you want from me? We're here, aren't we? Don't we have a post here? Don't you see a post? What more you want? Post the right so a man are dead on the next street. Maybe 87 them used to go shot man right on the street adjacent to the police post. That joke. That's why I can use a man fling head over station and all kind of food. 87s figured out once you're stationary, somebody can figure you out. It's common sense. Which army ever see fight like that? Now I understand that there's some legislation where we kind of limit where especially JDF can go. I think police, because remember police have more freedom than JDF because officially the military is not supposed to be a patrol and a fighting a crime, right? Fighting criminals, fighting 87 is not official job of the Jamaica Defence Force. That is a police role. But if you're going to deploy the JDF, and if there's legislation holding them back, right, from leaving certain posts and leaving this, and then they make them stay at camp. Because these checkpoints are very expensive to run. Right. And just putting man pan checkpoint all day, and then can't let, if something go on the next road, then can't go around there. It's ridiculous. You 8 man stay so all day. And even though the road behind you, 87s, sit down pan corner with the gun in the waist, you can't just get up and go around there. So stay so. It's madness. But them get paid the big money to make the big decisions. I mean, I don't see, I'm just an observer looking from a distance. Right, I try to make up some things to get some views on bad mind scammers. Right, but I don't know. I don't know what them know, what me don't know. Or what me can't see, or what Jamaicans can't see. But those are things and these checkpoints thing, they look like they're as effective as a band-aid on a gunshot wound. As a matter of fact, them hinder, especially the checkpoints, them hinder law-abiding people more than them hinder criminals. Because all them do, enough of them just slow down traffic and make one bag of car pile up all about the place. You go through checkpoint and man ask you if you have nothing to declare. Right, sure they might pull you over. But how many reports we get? Have we heard that them find 100 gun by pulling over man at checkpoint? How much man you think have go through checkpoint with chunk full of rifle? And even if they are going through checkpoints with weapons, what are the odds that for them carry get stopped? The criminals are not going to bring nothing come gear, you know. It's only the odd buck-ups. You might run in our money so then go and run our money so. It's going to take proactive strategies to get them. You have to go. That's why I'm still so annoyed at Mr. Unrealistic Expectations. Because him just sum up the attitude of security forces. Certain people, the decision makers in the certain security forces, enough of them, that's them attitude. What you want we do? You know, say we're up on the road already. Anyway, Patreon squad, look up on yourself. PIA, you don't know. More life. Oh, and before I finish the video, I heard there's been an arrest, right, already, for the attack on the homeless men. I heard police have a deportee in custody. Just want to say, I don't know if it's one man carry this out, right, but at least them have somebody. So, excellent work on the part of the police investigators so far. Right, we really want me for this one man do this or what, but I love the image, right, the PR, assuming I'm the right man, right, but I love the image and the PR of even homeless men, right. Something like this can happen and within a day somebody get bring in feet, right. So as I say, the two won't get too excited because I don't know Jamaica, and one thing Jamaica and Jamaican authorities are good at is building you up to let you down. So based on what we have so far, well done JC, big up on yourself. Right. So as I was saying, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. PIA, we don't know. More life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.